Hello, I never know where to look, but I'm going to look at you, at the camera, and then I'm going to look back at him. Welcome to another episode of Why Would You Tell Me That?
You must remember we're dual formatted.
Yes, I know we are. Yeah, but listen, I feel that our podcast listeners on audio just know so well that they are familiar with the podcast, familiar with us, and familiar with the fact that we've stuck a camera in my front room.
Right, but what if this is someone's first ever podcast? Like, we're constantly trying to attract new listeners.
Okay.
So if they're listening on their
Audio
platform
device,
of choice,
yes.
audio device, and you've just said, I'm looking at you down the camera, and they're like, what? And they automatically feel outside of the circle.
Okay, well, come into the circle. Come into the circle of trust.
Oh, so
come
circle of jerks, but okay. Circle of trust.
Come into the ring of trivia. Come into a place where we started with 2 plants and now we're down to 1 plant. And
what happened to the other? And why is the plant behind me? It's always growing out of my head.
Just because I thought you needed more colour behind
probably
you.
Right.
Again, we're alienating the people who are listening to this.
Why are we doing this?
There's a plant behind Dave. That's all you need to know. And a plant in all my audiences, according to some of the elderly people on the internet. Anytime you put up any sort of improv, you'll always get some.
Yeah.
And it is invariably an older gentleman.
Oh, here we go.
Who goes, it's easy enough to do if you've got a stowage in the audience. And you're like, okay, talk me through this, Danny Og 972. What? Okay, I do 120 dates in a tour. Do I have a coterie of actors, a retinue?
120, a cast of 100. Well, no, in fairness, you could have a cast of 60 and they could wear different hats.
Yeah, no, I'd have a tight kind of 12, like the Disciples.
Right,
we call them in the game.
Yeah,
and they come around and I don't.
No, were they apostles or disciples?
Oh, both. Depending on how well they've done that night.
Okay.
Actually, no comedian ever improvises in the moment through years of practice. What we do is we write outlines. We make more work for ourselves. We write outlines. We hire a minibus. We drive around with our little coterie of players, our troubadours, our troupe, and we hand them lines out at the optimum moment.
I would also say, if that is what you did, fantastic.
That's massively more creative.
Congratulations.
Well, I was in the Olympia on Friday night last week, as this goes out, and if you suggested that when I said I was talking about laser eye surgery and my missus getting laser eye surgery, if you suggested I wrote down the heckle that I got, which was a man, genuinely, like, can I just explain? When you do hard gigs in London, right, you might get, make me laugh, right? And in Ireland, sometimes it's very helpful. And a man went, she can have my Optilays discount voucher if she wants it. That was the heckle on Friday night. Now, if you think that I wrote that and handed it to that young man to shout at me, fair play to you. I'm not that creative.
Also, No, I think we'll talk about that in the bonus episode.
Oh, okay.
I think there's a bit of a frisson between us today.
There is.
I think there's a shoulder of lamb that's been in the fridge.
There is. And we will talk about this in the bonus episode.
Bonus episode. Enjoy.
Yes. Chips on shoulders and bones to be picked.
Well, actually, I have a bone to pick with us.
Okay.
Before we get into this episode. My children each has an Amazon... A different dad. My children...
Welcome
that would be really weird with the fact that I've got twins. How my missus managed that?
Jeremy Kyle. What an episode this would be.
You are not the father.
Yeah.
Each of my children has an Amazon Echo. No, I shouldn't say brand names. Has a smart speaker in their rooms. Okay.
And I'll give you a clue what it is. It's a smart speaker. Eager.
On that, they can ask for help with their homework.
Okay.
They can learn about the world. Okay. They can also listen to hardcore misogynistic rap, you know, any of these things. Yeah. We made a decision as a family early doors to not censor music.
Really?
Yeah. Like, they're going to hear it.
Yeah.
You know, there's a modern kind of element to pop music, which is swearing, which isn't in the pop music we grew up with.
Yep.
I remember when Metallica would have had one swear word in one song on an entire album and it got a parental advisory explicit lyric sticker or whatever, right? We just went, look, do you know what? They're just words. We don't really put too much, as long as they don't use them back to us. Do you know, that's the issue. Yeah. And they don't. Yeah. They've learned how and where these are applicable. So anyway, they can access things on it, but it's just a speaker, right? And one of the things they've all done for most of their lives is listen to audiobooks at night.
Oh.
So the boys, as they've gotten a bit older, have slowed down. I won't say they've stopped, but every now and again you'll hear the dulcet tones of Stephen Fry emanating from someone's room saying, Harry Potter looked down the stairs and saw Ron come in. And you're like, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
Just to listen to that. Or my middle fella will be like, Lamine Yamal was born on the streets of Barcelona. He loves football. He listens to football biographies all the time. Anyway, the girls always listened to girly things because they're girls, right? And nature, nurture, gender. I don't care. They're girls. Yeah. They like dolls.
They like what they like.
So they would listen to Lottie Brooks, which is a character who deals with friends, gossip, school, periods, bras, all these things, whatever. It's very relevant to 11-year-old girls. There's another one, Completely Cassidy. She's very similar kind of young adult thing. I'm going to play you something now, and Diarmuid can insert this into the video, because I walked down the stairs this morning at 5:41 a.m., which is the time I get up, and this is what I heard from their bedroom.
Whatever. I'm forced to do this.
No, that's not what the whatever.
That's what it felt like.
The whatever was. It was.
They're listening to our podcast.
They're listening to Why Would You Tell Me That all through the night.
So it has a soporific effect, is what
it must.
That's what that is.
They put. I don't know at what point they've discovered that they can find our podcast on their. We're obviously on Audible.
Yeah,
and so they've just gone. Presumably they had a lot that said play Dave Moore or something. And then they know it's called Why Would You Tell Me That with Neil Delamere and Dave Moore. So they must have at some point put it on. But that's what they were listening to
but
this morning.
But you're bleary-eyed. You're walking down the stairs, 5:40.
First of all, I'm hearing a man talking.
You're hearing a man talking, and then you realise it's you talking.
Well, here's the thing. Because as I said,
did
usually
you have some sort of like psychic break?
No. So here's why I'm ratty. I'm not ratty because they're listening to things that may be inappropriate for 11-year-old ears. I think this is a podcast for everyone. Occasionally, we may make reference to a thing or two, or maybe a word or two. But I do think, I know a lot of kids listen to this.
Okay.
They do. I know anecdotally they do listen to a lot of
Okay.
Right? Okay.
I'm having a couple of flashbacks to a particular episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
But I know the children. So I'm kind of not, it's not that. It is the sheer terror that you described with which, as I walked down the stairs, gradually the voice of a man got louder, which was not Stephen Fry or a Spanish football writer.
Yeah.
It was someone who sounded decidedly Irish.
Yeah.
And was talking just kind of like this. And I was like, who is in my house? Who's in my house and is talking to my daughters in their bedroom? Oh, wait a minute. That sounds like me. Like, as you said, the neural framework was not in place for me to understand what was happening.
I'm glad. I really hope it was a bit where you were speaking at length, because the alternative is, who is that man who sounds Irish in my bedroom? It's Delamere talking to my children. But he's not also, he's broken into the house to tell them facts. He is so into this format that it is not enough for us to broadcast. This is how we reach new audiences.
Yeah.
We break into individual houses.
Yes.
What we need to do is start small. This needs to be a grassroots operation. Do you know Barack Obama? It was all grassroots. A few bob here, a few bob there.
That's all
it wasn't the big packs.
No.
It was the opposite way. So I've discovered a model that I break into houses and tell people the facts that have already been in our podcast.
Gotcha.
Right? Because it's like second screening. But I start with specifically the people who are relatives to people who work at the podcast. So Diarmuid O'Brien, if your mum is at home in rural Cork and she looks outside and I'm in a hedge,
Don't fear it.
don't fear it.
Also, if Neil is unavailable, he uses one of his troupe of actors to go in. They're all outside in the minibus. They're dotted around the neighbourhood, just reading out facts.
That's amazing.
So that was what I woke up to pre-shower this morning. That's what I had to deal with. And it took me a sec. The reason I've made the video is because it took me probably 10 or 15 seconds to comprehend what was happening, realize that we were available on a platform that they could access through the thing, whatever. Then I was walking out and I was like, no, I need to record. I need evidence of this for the podcast, because otherwise it'll just be me telling a story, which may sound fantastical, but this is what I walked down to.
I've told you when I was interviewing the author of Room, haven't I?
Maybe.
So when I was in the radio, I was interviewing the author of Room.
Yeah.
Brie Larson's in it.
Yeah.
And Emma Dunne, I think, isn't it? And so in those days, I couldn't get it. I was gigging and I couldn't get the film. couldn't get anywhere to watch it, and then I got it on a website. Let's just call it a website
that had it.
A website that had it.
Needed.
That gave me what I needed. And I was very late back. I was probably in Donegal the night before, and I started to watch some. I think she was a late booking, and I started to watch some. I didn't have a chance to watch it before that, so Saturday night started to watch some, and then I said, "What I'll do is I'll go in early and I'll watch the rest of it." Right, in work. But I had it on the computer, and you kind of had to not download it, but allow it to almost stream through. Right. So anyway, I put it in the car, went to bed, forgot about it, and was driving in the next day across the Liffey, and I hit a kind of a speed bump or whatever, a little jolt, and a child's voice came from the boot of the car. The child from Room, who had been captured in a room, came from the boot of the car.
Do you remember what the child said?
When I was across Cable Street, it was like the man or something like this. I absolutely shat myself.
What was I doing on the way home from Donegal?
Just, Mom, an American child's voice from the boot of my car, and then specifically talking about how enclosed it was
trapped
from the boot of the car. I had to pull over for a couple of minutes.
Go and check it out.
And the weird thing was, the coincidence was I had left the child in the boot of the car as well. And he was listening to it was so weird. What are the chances of that? Of a kidnapped victim watching a film about kidnapped victims? It was so unusual. That's amazing. So if you haven't encountered this show before, this is what it is normally. Normally, we just tell each other facts, and that's it.
But sometimes we abduct children. No, we don't.
Shall we begin? Are you first?
I'm first, and I'm going to blow your mind.
Okay.
I've done something to us.
Okay.
We'll get to that. I think you're lucky that I'm a normal man.
Okay.
Because I'm a radio DJ.
Yes.
And frankly, radio DJs can be mad. Some of the craziest people I've ever encountered are radio DJs.
Do you call yourself a DJ or a broadcaster?
I don't really call myself anything. I just work on the radio.
You
work
on the radio.
I work on the radio. But look, yes, I would suppose I'm a broadcaster, because DJ kind of conjures up that old-fashioned in-between songs, quick as you can, 6 seconds to fill, get the information across kind of guy,
Or it could be everybody in the dance floor for the 16th birthday in a rural rugby club.
The superly expensive and successful
Ibiza
David Guetta type of guy. So, I don't know. Some people would call me a DJ. When I write down on my car insurance, what's your job?
Entertainer.
I just write down broadcaster.
Broadcaster.
Yeah, when I write, like...
You know what I write down?
Go on.
42-year-old nurse, mother of two, Dimpna Mooney, who has absolutely no penalty points.
Are you insured by the guy who had Action Park?
She's an exceptionally safe driver.
Wow.
My God.
Only ever potters to the school, back and work.
Potter.
I think you're lucky I'm a normal DJ, because, look, what's weird about me? I may dress like a toddler. I may not wash my legs in the shower. There are many things that you would think and go, this guy's a bit weird. But I have not gone off and founded my own micronation.
Okay.
Because that's what a radio DJ has done.
Where?
His name is Randy Williams.
Okay.
He's a radio DJ in San Diego, in California. And he has a radio show that's syndicated, I think, on 250 stations. He's a very successful guy.
You love a micronation, don't you?
Oh, listen. Wait till you hear about this one. He has a show of slow jams, okay? So love songs, late night, very curated playlist, a really particular kind of delivery. Successful guy. He founded a micronation called the Republic of Slowjamastan.
I can't wait to hear what the national anthem is or the flag.
You will hear the national anthem.
Brilliant.
You will hear the national anthem.
Slowjamastan.
It's in California. It's in the desert, okay?
Okay.
It is the world's youngest micronation.
Okay.
It is 11 acres of scorched earth, Neil. Okay?
Of course it is.
Now, it has a full title, and we should give it its full title. It isn't just called the Republic of Slowjamastan.
Okay. Yeah.
It is called the United Territories of the Sovereign Nation of the People's Republic of Slowjamastan.
Oh, okay. You're
That's
going to go for it.
You're going to go for it. Go
Does
for
that
it.
spell anything? I'm too tired to think.
No,
about it.
UTSNP or S. No,
Okay.
no. It's just that, but it's got every kind of dictatorship title within it.
Yes,
if you know what I mean. Okay. So Randy founded this nation for a very important reason, actually, which was he set himself a challenge years back to visit every country that is United Nations recognized.
Oh, okay.
Right? Big challenge. 193 of them.
I was just going to ask.
And he did 192. And in 2020, He was about to complete his 193rd, and something happened. I can't remember what it was in 2020. It was some kind of sneezing attack that shut down the entire world.
Yes.
Yeah. So COVID and lockdown happened, and he couldn't visit Turkmenistan.
That's the one he wanted.
That was the last one he had left on his list of 193 countries. So he did eventually get there, spoiler alert, in 2023 and completed his 193. But in between, in the intervening period, he realized whenever he got to Turkmenistan, he was going to be underwhelmed and bored and restless. So he said, well, what do I do then? I can't visit any more countries. I've visited them all. He went, maybe I'll make my own country. And so he did. He had some basic requirements. The land that he wanted to form the country on needed to be more than 5 acres. I think that's some kind of a regulation of sorts. Need to be accessible by a paved road because he had to drive there.
Yeah.
It had to be within driving distance of his home in San Diego.
Yeah.
These are all important things. And when he factored all of those things into a search engine for property, there was one property available. It was a single, undeveloped, sand-strewn parcel of scrub and rock for $19,500.
19 and a half
for
grand.
11 acres.
Right, okay.
So he decided, I'm doing it. So he bought the land, and then along the freeway,
Yeah.
because it's off the freeway in California, he erected signs. And the sign said, Slowjamastan, Republic of Slowjamastan, this way.
Are you allowed to do that?
You are allowed to do that if you have something like a micronation.
Okay.
However, he did get in trouble and the signs were taken down because he put them too close to the road. So there's a California highway code and you have to have it a certain distance from the side of the road. So they were taken down. He went and put them back the correct distance.
Yeah.
And they're there now today, directing people to the Republic of Slowjamastan.
Can I insert a little anecdote here?
Oh, please.
I knew some gentlemen who were working on a road once. I can't explain exactly what they were doing. It involved digging up the road and laying fibres or cables or pipes or something like that. Anyway, and they got permission to do it in Dublin, but they didn't get to do it was over the Dublin Meath border.
Right.
And this is many years ago, and they didn't have permission necessarily. It hadn't come through the Meath County Council.
Okay.
So they would do it right up to the border, and at night they would get the welcome to Meath signs and move it down like 5 yards.
So they could go and do the work.
Yeah, and they kept moving the welcome to Meath sign further and further down the road.
That is genius.
Yeah.
And the job got done.
Yeah. His choice, if he wanted to continue to do things, right, and visit new countries, was either to set up his own micronation, which I think is the best choice there.
Agreed.
Rather than, because his other alternative would be to foment revolution in the larger countries for new, smaller countries to be created.
I see what you've done there.
Like he would go to the Basque country and immediately fund as much money from requests on Slowjamastan to Basque, Galicia, all the.
He could have come here. We already are split in two.
He could have come. We could have just really start up new countries.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, he could also have visited the other micronations in the road. We talked about Sealand before.
Yeah.
There's lots of them around the place.
He could.
He didn't. He just set up his own.
But his best choice would probably set up his own.
I think so too.
Rather than get millions killed.
Yes. Good move by him. He has, in the meantime, done a lot of things. He has bought immigration booths to stop and question tourists who come to the border of Slowjamastan.
To see 19 acres or 11 acres of scrubland. Okay.
Yeah. He has bought military garb, a la dictator style, a very particular bank of sunglasses he has in case anything was to ever happen to the sunglasses of the Sultan. Oh, he declared himself the Sultan.
Of course you would, yeah.
He figured that king or president or emperor wasn't quite enough. He's the Sultan of Slowjamastan.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's what he's done. He has written a national anthem.
It's the least I would expect.
Now, it isn't an original recording.
Oh.
What he has done is he has taken the words of an iconic slow jam and he's rewritten the words.
Okay.
I mean, we could be here all day, but have a guess at a couple of options. Like, it doesn't have to have the Slowjamastan bit isn't the rhyming bit, but like just artists you would think who would have a number of those kinds of songs that would feature. Like Whitney has a lot of love songs.
She would have a few, yeah.
You know, Mariah, probably Celine Dion.
Yeah, stuff for the end of a night in a disco.
Peter Satir's The Glory of Love from Karate Kid 2, for example, a perfect slow jam, Astani song. But that's not what he did. I'll click a button here.
This here's a song about a place.
And that is the flag of Slowjamastan.
Which is pretty much the colours of our podcast.
It is green and yellow,
And it's gonna be
tea and yellow. This is Randy, the Sultan himself, singing it.
This is Elton John.
This is Elton John, yeah. So hang on, I'm going to flick forward a bit because there's a second verse here. Okay.
Oh, there's a raccoon on it as well.
Oh, yeah.
That's a lot of vowels and
is.
syllables.
Here we go.
And I think it's gonna be an awesome place. This country brings a smile to your face. Inside our nation, you were never alone. Oh, no. It's this Slowjamastan.
Slowjamastan.
Slowjamastan is where I'm from. This is my home.
Oh, it's so good. It's 4.5 minutes long. I highly recommend you listen to the full national anthem of Slowjamastan. It's great.
Is there any degree of tax avoidance?
No,
It's just a bit of crack.
It's not a bit of crack. Oh no, this is earnest in some ways.
Okay.
And in other ways, it's massive amount of crack. He has divided the 11 acres into states. The capital of which is Dublandia.
No way.
Now, I'm not sure if it's a reference to dub music or if it's a reference to Dublin. I don't know Randy Wilson's
the first
heritage.
one, I'd say.
Probably, possibly. There's also a state called Bucksylvania.
Okay.
And my favourite, the Queendom of Hot Damastan. That is in there.
No, does that have a state motto? It's just
the Queendom
just that.
of Hot Damastan, girl. The micronation currently has, are you ready for this? 25,000 self-registered citizens.
no way.
25,000 from over 120 countries, which is more than other real established nations like Vatican City, Palau, Tuvalu.
Yeah.
They don't have 25,000 people.
I mean, with that level of immigration into like, there will be a movement. There will be a Make Slowjamastan Great Again movement. There was MSG.
Oh, of course.
It'll be MSG.
Now, hang on. Before you get excited and burn your Irish passport,
okay.
Let me just give you.
I was just about to.
Let me just give you a stark realization that there are laws in Slowjamastan.
Is there a constitution?
Well, the Sultan is the constitution.
Okay.
He is the dictator. He is the absolute rule.
Totalitarian ruler.
Yes. Here are the laws, and the laws are all based on things the Sultan finds annoying.
Okay.
These are the laws of the country. Number one is these are the illegal activities. Number one illegal activity, first amendment in the Constitution, is wearing Crocs.
You cannot wear Crocs.
It is illegal to wear Crocs.
I mean, I like this already.
Except on Wear Your Crocs in Slowjamastan Day, celebrated once a year when people can wear Crocs. But you cannot wear Crocs any other time of the year.
No, he's right though, because otherwise Croc fever just builds
That's
and builds.
You
and
release
builds.
it every
you
year.
need
It's like a valve.
A Croc purge is what you need. A Croc purge is vital for the health of a micronation.
Second law.
Sentences I never thought I'd say in my life.
The second law is no mumble rap.
Okay.
So you're not allowed. I mean, Diarmuid, if you want to insert some mumble rap here for those of us that aren't familiar with the genre. Yeah, that's disallowed.
I mean, enunciation, please.
Yeah, slow jams, like you just can't be going her. Okay, that's not allowed. Reply all emails are utterly banned.
They're gone?
Gone. You cannot get involved in reply all email.
I like this guy.
You cannot put your feet on dashboards.
Okay, yeah. I mean, that's really dangerous. That's just sensible.
It is so
sensible
dangerous.
policing.
Yeah, it is sensible policing. In case you don't know, by the way, putting your feet on the dashboard of a car is massively dangerous in the modern world because all of the dashboards are full of airbags. If you were to be involved in a terrible accident,
your knees will hit you
your
in the
knee
face.
bags will go through your skull.
Yeah.
And then the point of the airbag will have been to kill you and not protect you. So
yeah.
Please don't put your feet on the dashboard.
Yes.
Now, I think a very important one that should be enacted in every country in the world, in fact, the UN should look into this, is it is illegal to bite directly into string cheese without correctly peeling it. Neil, I've seen the face of a man who has never put a string cheese into their child's lunchbox.
Yeah, that's that face.
String cheese.
No. String cheese shouldn't be allowed.
Maybe it shouldn't, but in his country, it is allowed, but you're not allowed to bite it. Like, if you got a pepper, all I can describe it is string cheese is like a pepperami. Have you seen a pepperami?
Yes,
So it's a thin sausage of cheese.
Yeah.
And if you're inexperienced, you will just bite into it like you would any other cylindrically shaped thing. No. At the top, you peel away, and then it turns into a string.
Yeah.
And you take a string of the cheese off.
Yeah.
And you eat it like a spaghetto.
Okay.
And then you get the next one. And your string cheese could last you half an hour because it would be 6 bites otherwise. But if you peel each string individually.
Why? I'm not tuning a fucking piano.
No.
Why would I peel each string individually?
Because that's what it's
I would chomp that thing. First of all, it is an insult to the cow, sheep, goat, or indeed rare donkey, which gave us cheese. Most expensive cheese in the world. To insult, to turn the product of their udders into a cheese string.
He doesn't manufacture cheese strings in Slowjamastan. He simply says, if you have cheese strings in Slowjamastan, you must eat it.
You see, now I think this is where he's gone too far. I think he's gone too far to the right.
Oh, right. So the reply all emails was fine.
I didn't mind reply all emails. I didn't mind I didn't consider the banning of Crocs for 364 days a year overreach. But no one tells me how to take my cheese.
I think you need to be careful.
Okay.
That's all I'll say.
Okay.
There is a currency.
Okay.
It's called the double because it rhymes with ruble.
Is it worth twice as much?
It is not. It is worth exactly $1, which I think is a very clever economic place to put yourself.
Tied to the dollar.
Tied to the dollar.
It's the world's reserve currency. It's a sensible economic policy.
Interestingly, it is properly minted and printed, and on the every note is the image of the Sultan in exactly the way you'd expect it to be in a dictatorship. He is there proudly in his military garb and sunglasses across every note, the 10 double, the 5 double, the 20 double.
I'm getting a kind of Gaddafi.
It's Gaddafi-esque. I'd say Gaddafi is a big style icon for a Randy.
Who are your, like when you're doing Smash Hits magazine, who are your influences? Gaddafi, Castro.
He's all of that. In fact, he is going to Cuba.
Idi Amin's early stuff before he's sold out to the man.
He's going to Cuba this month.
Right, okay.
So he's obviously going to get more exciting ideas as to how to run this country. It has its own time zone. Now, California, as we know, is UTC -8.
Yeah.
No. Slowjamastan is UTC -7 hours and 41 minutes.
It's 19 minutes
closer to us.
Okay. Why?
Because that's what he wanted to do.
Okay.
And he is the dictator, the great supreme leader, the Sultan, and the Sultan shall not be denied.
He does what he does.
You asked earlier on about, other laws and things. Speeding is allowed on one condition. You are rushing home with tacos. It's the only time you're allowed. And then the national animal is a raccoon. No explanation given.
But if you now, is it? What about quesadillas?
No, tacos.
Burrito?
No.
Yeah,
no. You can name all the Mexican food you want.
Fajitas?
No. It is only in the case of driving home. They do not specify whether it is hard shell or soft shell tacos.
Yeah,
but it is specifically tacos.
I mean, I would say like there's a fine line between a fajita and a taco, isn't there?
Oh no!
Like if you're ruling out the hard shell,
no, fine line between fajitas and burritos. Usually the addition of rice and the shape of the
But you could argue with the copper all day long over some of those.
A taco is a shell.
It has to be like
it is either crunchy
U-shaped
corn.
Yeah,
which is kind of that like almost a closed seashell.
Yeah.
Or it can be the little bowl version that you get the soft shell ones. So I don't think you could get burritos and fajitas. You're way
What
off.
would you say quesadilla is?
No, quesadilla is just a fajita covered in cheese,
Cheese,
right?
yeah.
No, you're not getting away with that. You're getting done.
Okay,
penalty
I'm getting
points.
done.
Penalty points. Next year, Slowjamastan has something very exciting happening.
Okay.
it was going to host Microcon 2027, which is a gathering of micronations. So delegates from more than 43 self-proclaimed states, including from the Bomber Republic to Dragon Isle.
It's called
There's a place called the Bomber Republic.
Bomber Republic.
Yeah, and there's a place called Dragon Isle. They will convene to discuss everything from the world's geopolitics, sovereignty,
Tacos versus fajitas.
creating coats of arms, all the
Yeah.
important discussions. The event's website puts it like, this is cosplay meets statecraft. So that's what they're going to do.
I mean, I think it's what's happening in the State Department of the US as well. To be
Yeah,
honest.
true.
Can you tell me are any of these recognized by anybody important?
Well, define important. They're obviously recognized by other microstates.
Like, has he got a big farm?
No, he's got $19,000 worth of 11 acres of states that form let me get the full title, the United Territories of the Sovereign Nation of People's Republic of Slowjamastan,
Okay.
Neil. And that's what he's got.
Okay.
There's an issue with Microcon 2027, though. And the issue is...
Visas, I'd say. Is it?
Well, the visas are already... All the micronations are already approved. That's fine. The Sultan says visitors are welcome to Slowjamastan's desert territory, but it currently lacks a place for anyone wishing to stay,
Okay.
is the first problem.
Yeah.
The second problem is it does have a sign.
Yeah.
And the sign is a picture of a jet plane on a runway. And underneath it says, Randy Williams International Airport - coming soon, brackets ish, close brackets.
Okay. So
So as of right now,
yeah.
they don't have an international airport, which is obviously making it difficult for other delegates from other micronations or indeed
a
regular sized
domestic airport.
Even a domestic airport would be helpful, but right now, however, I will tell you that I only found out about Slowjamastan yesterday.
Right.
Since then, I have followed Slowjamastan on every social media, and its Facebook post as of midnight, 20 to 1 this morning, Irish time, which is obviously 7 hours and 41 minutes ahead of Slowjamastani time, was about the fact that they are seeking and have had volunteers who have come and they want you to come to build the Randy Williams International Airport. Right now, there was a truck drove in.
Yeah.
On the back of the truck was a trailer, and they were taking things out of the trailer to start the construction of the Randy Williams International Airport.
And I assume that they will need the cooperation of the US authorities in terms of, because, you're coming in over the US to fly into Slowjamastan.
At the moment, yes, this will have to be ironed out with ATC.
Yeah. Would they have a lot of... They'd have a lot of treaties, I suppose, to cover.
They would have to,
that
yeah.
sort of stuff,
I
wouldn't
mean,
they?
at the moment, obviously,
Is there a job in the diplomatic service of Slowjamastan? Because it's a nascent nation, and it's like that. What is it, Lesotho? That's completely
yes, it's
surrounded by
South Africa. My son was just there, yeah.
And the Vatican surrounded by Italy. You really have to have top quality diplomats.
To get people in and out.
Yeah, because you're
Difficult.
always relying on the kind of
The surrounding nation to have that
munificence of the bigger
Yeah,
country. Okay.
Yeah. The big news I have, Neil, and this is why I said you need to be careful.
Okay.
Because earlier on you did say that the Slowjamastani regime
was going too
not
far.
going to tell you how to eat cheese strings.
Yeah.
Last night I signed both of us up as citizens of Slowjamastan.
Okay.
So you don't know it yet,
Right.
But you have in a public forum, you have
Dissed the
dissed
ruler.
the ruler and the law and the very essence of Slowjamastan on the very day in which you have become a Slowjamastani.
See, I would have thought that dissent is one of the healthy things in a new country, but the ruler obviously.
I don't know.
Is there a jail?
I'll tell you what. I'm going to ask you some questions
Okay.
here to see do you qualify, because I ticked yes to these.
Is it like guillotines? or
I
anything
ticked
like
yes to
that?
these
Okay.
on your behalf.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Will you follow the laws and regulations of Slowjamastan? It's multiple choice.
Yeah. Okay.
The first choice is absolutely. I have read and understand all Slowjamastan laws and regulations.
Yeah.
2, no, I'm a horrible human who drives slow in the passing lane. And 3, wait, you have laws? So I clicked, wait, you have laws? Because
Yes.
I didn't really know much about it at the point that I was doing it.
Okay. I would agree with that.
Here are the laws and regulations on our website. Read them, love them, practice them. I promise to always show my loyalty and support to the Republic of Slowjamastan.
Okay.
Show allegiance to the Sultan. Never play mumble rap inside the borders of the Republic of Slowjamastan.
Okay, I can agree with that
And
one.
this is the one I think you're going to have issues yet.
Yeah.
Always eat string cheese the correct way. Brackets, pull the strings, never bite the stick. I mean, you said no one could tell you to do that.
Never bite the stick.
You don't bite the stick. The stick is there. You don't.
It's as a fan of Father Ted with the big red button. I don't think never bite the stick would last any length of time with you or me. It's a stick there to be bitten. Sticks are there to be bitten. Every dog will tell you that. Every dog will tell you that. You ever see a dog with a stick and instead of biting the stick, he peels a layer of bark off the stick?
One by one.
Yeah. Did you ever go to Brighton and they hand you a stick of rock and you go, I'm just going to...
It's designed to be peeled. The stick of rock is not designed to pull
on it like a
crystallized sugar off.
Just get it. Like it's like this, like running a claw hammer down a wall. It's like... No, I will not be told how I will ingest my fromage.
Dear Sultan, I never address the camera. Audio listeners, I'm looking at the camera. Dear Sultan, feel free to reject
I don't accept
the citizenship application
as case law.
of Neil Delamere.
It's Kosh law. I don't accept this as Kosh law.
Okay, two more.
One for our Gaeltacht speakers.
Do you promise to throw away the box after you've taken the last donut / piece of pizza?
Yes.
Okay.
I do. Yeah. By throw away, dispose of responsibly.
Dispose of
but
course.
Not have it hang around. The suggestion that there might be other stuff in it.
Exactly.
Yes.
I work in an office environment. This kind of thing happens a lot. People are animals. Today I watched a person. So we have lots of bins, lots of bin options in all of the kitchen and catering kind of areas. And recently inserted in there was a new plastic bin. It's never been there before, so you've never had cause to use it.
The virgin bin.
It is, we are told by email, specifically, this is for bottle returns, and that the money from bottles and cans will be given to a charity. Please don't put anything else in there. Today, I witnessed somebody who did put sugar in their coffee, had the little sachet, reached down, opened up the bottle return bin, and threw it in. An email had gone out on Friday, this was like 4 days ago, to say that because of rubbish in the bags, and there not being the resources to go through the bags, find the rubbish, we have to bin everything if people keep putting rubbish in the bottles and cans bags. Now I didn't pull this person up. I let it slide.
But that's how it starts, you see.
That's how it starts.
Like Slowjamastan would not let that slide.
No.
I think, what do you do with that person? Do you cut off all the fingers that you used to put in the...
Well, I think it probably would only been
the sugar?
thumb and forefinger. Is that enough of a punishment?
I don't know.
If you went around for the rest of your life.
If you did forefinger and thumb on both hands, and then that way,
right,
they know they're a loser, but they could never do the sign.
And you could probably still return the bottle with just the palm and three.
It affects. They can't hitchhike.
True.
Do you know what I mean?
Pencil drawings are difficult.
Or cut the little finger, and then they could never imply that somebody they knew had a small willy.
That's actually probably more useful. The final request from the Sultan, in order to earn your citizenship, which I fear you may already have rejected, is to listen to the Slowjamastan national anthem a minimum of 3 times. Now, you've had half a go.
Oh, I think I could do that.
I think you'd have to.
I think I'd get into it.
Yeah.
I think I'd have invented a national dance by the end of it, to be perfectly honest with you.
And finally, then, don't forget to subscribe and follow all of our social media channels: YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, etc. Your choices are, for sure I'm on it, or no, I'm too lazy to spend 3 minutes doing this extremely easy task to show my appreciation for this generous citizenship opportunity. I'm a loser. So obviously I ticked the correct box. So you and I are both currently, now I've had correspondence back. We are approved.
So we get email addresses from slowjamastan.com.
At the moment, I just used your email address. It's probably
Thanks a million.
Yeah, it's a GDPR breach.
It's
probably in your spam filter, I would imagine.
Okay. Is there a correct way for me to eat spam? Do I have to just not take it out of the can? Have to make a hole in the bottom and suck the juice out first?
Now that's what I would pay to see.
Oh no! Only spams.
I have gotten tacit approval from the Sultan that I am a citizen.
Do you have a title?
No, I'm just a
You're
citizen.
a citizen. You're not a subject.
I'm just a citizen of again, I feel it's important to give it its full title. I am a citizen of the United Territories of the Sovereign Nation of the People's Republic of Slowjamastan.
Okay.
And I don't reside in that nation, but I am a citizen thereof. And I will expect a lot of,
Does it have a
communication.
double taxation agreement with Ireland? I assume that is that to come?
I don't know, to be honest with you. I've taken the risk. I've shredded my passport. Both the card and
Everything.
Just
Just
everything.
everything.
Gone. Birth certs in flames. I only now respect and will adhere to the laws and rules of Slowjamastan and the Sultan. So
I can't wait to see how that works out for you. To be
next time I'm stopped in by the guards will be an interesting.
I do not recognise the authority.
The authority of the Irish
Slowjamastan
state. I'm a Slowjamastani citizen.
I mean, do they have a national dress?
No, as far as I know, no.
Maybe you should put your hand into the throw your cap into the ring there, whatever the phrase is.
I'll do it all. I will let you know if your application is approved or rejected. Currently, as I said, I've been given a green. The email page was entirely in green to say congratulations.
That's good.
You're pending approval.
Okay.
So you are a citizen, but the approval, I would imagine, is adherence to the laws and following them all on social media. So.
Would you fight for Slowjamastan if there was a draft and they were under threat? And secondly, if they were threatened by Ireland?
Ireland aren't threatening anybody.
No. Well, I mean, Slowjamastan doesn't sound like a massively endowed legal military power.
No, probably not. But I think it's only fair that we would maintain our neutrality.
Slowjamastan
or
Ireland.
Ireland. Sorry, I said
What's
we.
that? Why
I
you say
mean
we?
You, yeah. You should retain. They should retain their neutrality, and I don't feel that it would be within the kind of perception and agreement and beliefs of Ireland to go and threaten another nation, a sovereign nation.
Is there a state religion?
No.
Okay. No. So it's like France, it's kind of inbuilt secularism.
You tell me. I mean, I'm just learning about Slowjamastan since yesterday, so.
I'm assuming there's going to be state media as well.
Oh, and I could be part of that.
You could be part of that.
I could be part of that.
What would you being a broadcaster and DJ and the like?
I would toe the party line. Yeah. Listen, Randy might like me a lot because I'm a DJ.
Yeah.
Maybe I could play on that. Maybe I could be his vice sultan.
Ooh.
That would be nice.
And by which you mean deputy rather than vice.
Vice, yes. Okay, deputy sultan. Yes, yes.
And so if you have a little mayorship and the theme tune for you would just be okay. Dave,
is that good? Did you like that?
I really like that. It's taken so long that it's the entire episode.
The entire episode of today is Slowjamastan, and crowned off with the cherry that is Neil Delamere is a Slowjamastani reluctantly.
Oh, I mean,
and unbeknownst to him.
But sometimes, like converts to a particular. That's the code you can hear being put into the safe to get my passport out.
Burn it immediately.
But sometimes the converts to a religion are the ones who are the zealots.
Yes, maybe that's me.
Maybe. I think there's no maybe about it.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. I am zealous about.
Well, for the first time ever, I'll tell you what. So next week we'll do another episode, and I'll just do everything. Just me.
Brilliant.
And I very much enjoyed learning about that.
Good. I very much enjoyed signing us up to be Slowjamastani.
Please don't sign us up for anything else ever again.
I can't promise
all the stuff that you've signed. I'm not doing the Slowjamastan half marathon. I'm not doing that. Yeah, right. I'm not doing
Slowjamastan and back.
I'm not doing 5K to couch where we progressively get less and less fit and end up just sitting in our holes. I'm not doing that. I am not adopting a donkey again. Right?
No, it's a raccoon from Slowjamastan.
It's a raccoon. I'm not doing any of those things. Stop signing me up for random stuff.
Fair enough.
Okay. When I started this podcast, I had 2 kidneys. Stop signing me up for stuff. I woke up in a bath.
Organ donation is a vital part of Slowjamastan's existence.
Okay, you can listen to him on the radio. Is the radio show syndicated to a new nation? We don't know, but for the moment it's on Today FM between 9 and 12. I am constantly touring, and the UK tour is kicking off in July and September.
Delamere.com/gigs. Don't forget to email us, wwytmtpodcast@gmail.com. We love hearing from you guys. And yeah, see you next week.
Bye.